What's up, Cardfighters? Clark here from Vanguard Central, coming at you with an updated Chronofang Tiger deck profile.
Stand up, Vanguard!
Starting off with our grade 3, we have 4 Chronofang Tiger. So on ride, choose a card from your hand, bind it face up. If you do, choose one of your opponent's rear guards, and your opponent returns that to his or her deck, searches his or her deck for a card with the grade -2 than that card, calls it to rear and shuffles your deck. Otherwise, it also has like the Diablo skill at GB2. Any card that you discard gets +3, and if you do, bind that card face up. So Chronofang Tiger, main boss of our deck, really want to ride him. Otherwise, a lot of the other grade 3s are poopy that you could put with him, but I prefer to run 3 Chronojet Dragon G as my backup. I know it seems like a little weird to mix Fang with Jet, but just hear me out. I just feel like this is the safer way to allow me to still play the game a little bit. Because if you don't ride Fang, you're kind of dead. And if you have like a Square 1 or the Chronofang G, your plays are kind of dead. So I just felt Chronojet Dragon G was just a lot better of a choice. Then you have one Square 1 Dragon in case you want to just do some leaping shenanigans and all that good stuff. On to our grade 2s. I have 4 Steam Teamer Nani. So during your turn, if you have a Vanguard with Chronofang in its card name, this unit gets +1000 for each of your cards in the bind zone. And from bind zone, so last one, at the end of the battle that your grade 4 Vanguard with Chronofang attack, you may call this card to rear. So really versatile card. Stride with it, put it in the bind zone, wait for Chronofang to attack, since it'll be your Vanguard, and then call it out from Soul Blast. You just want to be a little cautious with your Soul Blasting since this deck tends to Soul Blast a lot. But you want to make sure you get your units in the bind zone to make plays happen. Then I run 3 Upstream Dragon for that consistent 13k hit and to search for grade 1s. And then I run 4 History Maker Dragon, so kind of the same thing as Jet. And then for my grade 1s, I run 1 Tickaway Dragon and 1 Steam Maiden Meshia. Tickaway to recycle back my cards, and Meshia, so if I time leap an Urwatar, call Meshia out, give +4k to an unboosted History Maker or to whatever unit I want, and then I get to draw a card for free without compromising Soul, like GG does, since a lot of your strides will Soul Blast, and your grade 2 or Square 1 Dragon, you have those ways of recycling cards. Then I run 3 Steam Breath, 4 Arlem, and then 4 Mellum. Just keep combo plays going, anything like that. You guys know what those cards do. And for my starters, I run 2 TikTok, just to be a little more aggressive, ramp up Soul, so I have enough to fulfill costs, and then to do all those time leap shenanigans. I feel 2 is a good amount in this deck. On to my triggers. There's a 4 crit, well 8 crit for the Chronofang crit. When it goes into bind zone, I think when your Chronofang unit attacks, it'll go into Soul, so it's pretty cool. It's a different mechanic. You really want to get GB2 to be able to use this skill and refill Soul as much as you can. And then obviously I run 4 heals. I run 2 draw. You could easily just make that more crits, but on a quadruple drive, it's pretty nice to draw a little bit extra. And 2 Urwatar stands to keep those time leap plays going. Onto my stride zone. It'll be a little funky, but you'll see. I have 4 Chronofang, Chrono Tiger Rebellion. So skill, you have to have a Chronofang, Chrono Tiger. What is that? yeah, Chronofang Heart. So GB2, Soul Blast 1. Choose a card from your hand and one of your rear guards and bind them face up. When this unit attacks, if you do, you get the quadruple drive and an extra crit. And also +5 for every card in your bind zone. So it's pretty sweet. Almost acts like a Blizza or Grand Gallop. But, you know, the instant quad drive is super nice. You know, you can never go wrong with that as long as you keep seeing more triggers. And then I run 2 Interdimensional Dragon Bind Time Dragon. Skill, Counterblast 2, Soul Blast 1, choose a card, face down, bind time, blah blah blah. When this unit attacks, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one or more of your rear guards, bind them face up. This unit gets plus 10,000 and a crit. For each card in your bind zone, your opponent chooses one of his or her rear guards, puts them on the bottom of his or her deck in any order. So, you know, adds a little more control to the deck. You could ride, if you ride Chrono Dragon G, you can pull off his skill, which is nice. Just turn units into nothing, from something into nothing. And then I run 2 next stage. Let's just say I don't get into Chronofang, and I just like, you know, I use Bind Time or Phoenix or Shenron, and you'll see. And then I'm on Chrono Jet G. I'll be able to make some plays happen. Then I run 1 Phoenix, 1 Huang Long in case anything gets stuck in the bind zone that I might want to call. And then 1 Sabreeze. And 1 Fate Rider. Oh, there it is. It could be Colossus or anything like that. For the G-Guards, I run 3 Uluru. Sorry for the mismatched sleeves. I just didn't want to take out, you know, my triple sleeving. And then 1 Rafana for my defense. Hope you enjoyed the deck profile. If there's any modifications we could make, just let us know in the comments section down below. Chronofang is super duper fun. You know, it's like totally opposite of what Chrono Jet does. You know, it's pretty cheap. It's just a really, really fun deck. You know, free gallops, free shenanigans for fun. Otherwise, like the video and subscribe. Vanguard Central out.